So Conor had this little story or whatever. Something happened to him. I'm surprised anything happened to him. I'm surprised he got out the house.
How dare you? How dare you? I fucking rode here.
Conor had a bit of a, I don't know what, like a break-in. He broke into something happened.
You broke into what?
I don't know. Didn't you break into someone's house or something?
No.
He'll explain the story in a second.
You're completely...
He got all in a hissy fit because he told me the story.
I put it in our group chat.
He put it in like this chat that we have, and he was like, "This happened." He was like, "This just happened to me. I got in a chase." And I read it, and I kind of read it, but it was late, or I don't know. I read it.
It's not late.
I read
like
it not
7
concentrating.
Latest.
And so I didn't really get the full story.
All right. Well, luckily I'm here.
But he was planning. So
story.
yesterday we were talking about what we're going to talk about on today's podcast, and he was like, "Well, I could talk about my chase story." I was like, "You what?" And he was like, "My chase story." Oh, you didn't listen. I was like, "Well, I don't." And then we had the conversation I just had with you. So yeah.
Yeah,
so
but
now
you
he's
told
going to
your
talk about his chase story
the other night.
So yeah. So here's the trilogy of
Here is the trilogy of stories.
I spoke about
Hell yeah.
my domestic abuse story where on across the road, if you recall, across the road some lady was getting abused by her boyfriend. Now Connor's going to talk about his chase story.
Yeah.
And then next week we're going to both talk about how we were sexually abused as children.
Fuck's sake.
To end the trilogy. No, that's a lie.
Christ.
Nothing like that happened to us, thankfully.
Well,
it won't even be a trilogy either, because we'll probably have like a new story every couple of weeks. It's like a series.
it's a series, an ongoing series.
An anthology of just wacky
With no end
stories.
date.
It'll never end.
It just keeps
Like
going.
SNL.
SNL. 40 years in the making.
Oh dear. All right, you go on, Con.
All right.
Tin on. Tell us.
Tin on. So I'd say every day I try and get out and go for a little bit of a ride on my board. And, you know, it was Halloween, the 31st of October, 2016, which was this year.
Yeah, Halloween's always a special day.
It is. And then I went out and I was just riding on my board. And it was a really nice day. I usually go riding around like this place. It's really good. And what happened was it was getting kind of late. It was like, it was just getting late. And then I decided, hey, you know, I'll listen to music while I'm on my board. And I thought, I just listen to a little bit more, then I'd head home. Yep. But as I'm riding on my board, I kind of go around the corner. And as I do, I hear like this moped. And I thought, well, I better get out the way. So I kind of go out the way, but then they just came really fast around the corner. They saw me. Yeah. And then what they did was they kind of went in and out, pretending to smash into me.
Rugrats.
And I was like, fuck's sake. And then they went past me, and I turned around, and I was like, you know, I was a bit cocky. I was like, yeah, good one, wankers. And then they stopped. Yeah. And I was like, I didn't really think it through when I said that.
They stopped messing around?
No, I was like,
you got them to stop being hooligans?
No, I did not stop them being hooligans. If anything, I made it worse because they just stopped and they looked at me and I was like, shit, you know. So I kind of like, I'd say I legged it, but I was on my board.
So it would be
anatomically I rode it.
Yes, you did.
I road marked it. And then what I did was I thought a really smart idea. I thought I just got up and I opened up a gate of the house and I just went inside and I was like, well, if they go past and they see me in this house, they're going to be like, oh, well, he lives there. But I don't see him for ages. I don't see him for about 2 minutes. And I'm about to leave. And then there's like a car park right next to where I am. And then I see them ride past on there. And they look at me. And then I see them and they see me. So then they go up to go around the corner to come get me. At that moment, I open up the gate. And then I run down these like steps. And then I go into the car park. And then I ride home.
Nice.
A narrow escape.
Riveting.
And I went yesterday on my board, and they weren't there.
Good. You scared them out of town. They won't be back. I
feared they would be back, you know. Waiting for me, like, this is where we met the twat last time.
You've scared them. You've scared them off. I don't think they'll go on the streets again.
Why are you being so cocky? When you told your domestic abuse story, I was fucking quiet.
No, you listened to it.
Not when you first told me of Declan. I was crap.
That's true. Yeah, when you first told me my story, when I first told you my story, you were being a cheeky little shit. So.
Yeah, but we're live.
Payback. Sorry.
Uncut.
We're live. The light's on over there.
We've got the on-air sign up there. Our producer's giving us the shaking of the head,
Oh, sorry.
saying,
we'll
"How
move on.
dare you bring up domestic abuse? This show is for families."
He's like, we need the sponsors, man.
We need
You're
it.
going to drive away
You
the
can't swear.
advertisers. You know?
You can't get political. Let's be family friendly.
You can't talk about politics. You can't talk about abuse. Keep it family friendly. Jokes. Family friendly jokes. Just follow Seinfeld, he says.
Be like Fallon.
Emulate Jimmy Fallon. Emulate Jerry Seinfeld.